Alright, so I'm going to show you how to create a reflection in Photoshop. So once I've opened my image, we're going to have a background layer over here that's locked. So just double click on it and then a dialog box will come open. Just hit OK. Now we're going to hit Command J or Control J and to duplicate that layer. So we're going to quickly name these, the top one top and the bottom bottom. And with that done, we're going to hit Command Option C or Control Alt C. Change these units to percent and then change the height only to 100. Make sure your relative checkbox is checked and that your anchor is this top center one and hit OK. Alright, now with your bottom layer selected, hit Command or Control T and then we're going to right click on it and go down to Flip Vertical. Alright, so now click and drag and then select this check mark or hit enter on your keyboard. Now we're going to create a gradient mask by selecting the mask tool down here and it'll apply it to this selected layer. So with your mask selected, come over and grab your gradient tool from your toolbar. Make sure that your colors are at default and click the top of that layer to the bottom. So click and drag. Alright, so then we're going to have this whole layer selected and not just the mask and come up to Lock Transparent Pixels, this icon here. Next, go Filter, Blur, Motion Blur. Enter in 90 degrees and 75 pixels and then click OK. Now we're going to unlock the transparent pixels and then add a solid color adjustment layer by hitting this icon down here. Alright, we're just going to hit OK, take this layer and drag it to the very bottom here. Now to change the color of the water, we're going to double click on that first icon in that layer and then sample a color from the sky. And I like my water to be just a touch darker, so I'm going to go ahead and choose my own and hit OK. Alright, now hit your bottom layer again and make sure it's the layer, not the mask, and go up to Filter, Distort, Displace. Enter in 20, 60, and then stretch to fit and repeat edge pixels and hit OK. Now it's going to want us to find a displacement map, and I've provided one on my blog for you to use. Alright, so there's a little bit of an imperfection, so we're going to go to our Move tool and just nudge this layer up just a touch. Alright, now we're going to select that layer again, hit our levels adjustment, and then just put that away for now. Now select the whole layer, not just the levels mask, hit Command Option G or Control Alt G, and that'll clip it to this bottom layer. Alright, so double click on this icon in your levels layer and change your highlights to 233 and then put that away, and there you go. So we've gone from this picture to this picture with a reflection.